And we are live. Hello, people. How is everyone? Hope you're having a lovely... If you're in America, if you're not, we shouldn't really be making a thing of it, but I'm deciding to today. But hope everyone's having a great Thanksgiving. Getting the turkeys cooked. Obviously, you'll have seen on the bumper not the bumper, the thumbnail, a nice little vegan turkey and someone being very triggered on there. So I just stumbled across a bit of a vegan turkey and I thought I'd make a bit of a thing about it. But I hope everyone's all right, having a great time. If you're in the UK, it's Thursday. It's nothing special, but if you're in America, massive peace out to you and your families, and hope you're enjoying that family time. So without further ado, let's roll the intro, if I can find it. I may have figured out how to play music on here as well, but I haven't set it up. I've just been tinkering about. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Hello, this is the Live Lounge. Hello, Vapor Queen Becky. Hello, Mr. Anderson. I'm sure we'll have a couple more people in. Maybe not our American crew, but if they're watching over in America, hope you're having a lovely time with all your families and just making the most of this day. Thanksgiving. But yeah, I hope just everyone's having a wicked Thursday if you're here in the UK, and just being very nice people and good to each other. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of mixing, a little bit of a controversial talk about what triggers you. So feel very free to chime in the chat stream. And obviously, this is a last minute affair. This is what I do. This is what I do best. No warning. We're going live. Hello, Free Rider Vapor. So yeah, we're just cutting the fat today. We're going to have a little bit of a mixy. We're going to have a taste of that lemon cardamom shortbread and see where we can take it now. It's had 4 days now to settle. I think we got stuck. We didn't get stuck, but I think, if I remember rightly, I've got it written down that we paused. And the other day when we were going to do a bit of mixing, we ended up testing liquids and having a taste of those. So it was good either way, wasn't it? And then we went into the Discord after and we had a nice little chatty chat. And what did I put in here? What did I put in? I think we ended at meringue. So yes, I'm pretty certain we did. So it's starting to take shape. But how is everyone? What you're all vaping on? Because that's a thing, isn't it? What you're all vaping on? What's your favorite liquid at the minute? And yeah, it's been a tiring, lovely day. I've been obviously doing a little bit of research into the history of Thanksgiving and the controversies and stuff like that. We might go into it, we might not. Am I jealous of Thanksgiving? If I could swap it for Christmas, I'd gratefully do that. Showing thanks to the people that you love in a non-commercialized way. Or is it commercialized? It's kind of. You don't have to go and buy decorations or anything, but You know, it is a time when families come together and cook the turkey and stuff. So it's just nice. It's supposed to be a time when people come together. And if you're on your own, of course, there's people here. There's people who you can talk to and you know, get past that a little bit if you're feeling a bit shitty this Thanksgiving. Oh, Josh King, you lucky devil. I know that's scary. Someone's having a night off. Becky is just reminding me of the terror that's starting to kick in about buying presents. 30 days left till Christmas. It is. It's 30 days to the day. So, yeah. Triggering. Like I was saying on the last stream we did, it's a very pressurized kind of time of year. You normally end up spending your last 3 pay slips on, you know, worrying about Christmas and stuff like that. So is it a good thing? Is Christmas a good thing? Is Christmas a good thing? I don't know. It's up to you guys. Obviously, it's nice. It is nice. It's for the children. It's not really for the adults, but it's a time for adults to come together. But then that's where I'm trying to diversify. I'm thinking the same, mate. Christmas texts will be sent, not cards. It's a highly pressurized time of year. So I think it's important just to kind of take check of yourself and not try and exceed your limitations and be in debt going into the new year, because no one wants that shit, do they? No one wants that shit. So what's everyone vaping on? I'm gonna start dripping. I want to start dripping. We'll get rid of this first. Yeah, I haven't started. Well, I kind of have a little bit. I kind of have a little bit started. Just dabbled. I have an Amazon basket there ready to go. And hello, Mr. McTavish. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well, sir. But yeah, we're just talking about Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of the festivities, the pressures that come with that, and we might do a little bit of mixing. And you know, if something's really caught your eye lately that's triggering you, just drop it in chat and we'll have a little discussion about that as well. But yeah, basically the concept of this is I was looking into Thanksgiving because, you know what, it's interesting. And then I stumbled across vegan turkey. And I know this might upset a lot of people, but not bothered. Not really bothered. Especially if you are a vegan. You're going to be triggered. But I think anybody that follows me on social will know my standpoint on this kind of shit. Finish Christmas. Oh, mate, you jammy devil. You jammy devil. Oh. Josh has got the new Obelisk sea tank on the Gen dripping. The Gen. Dripping dessert, rice pudding and raspberry. Sounds nice. How's the rice pudding? How is the rice pudding? Is it starchy? Is it nice? Does it have plenty of mouthfeel? Mr. Anderson says, I know I don't allow myself a monthly vape budget in December. Christmas ain't cheap. Exactly that. It's like the world stops in preparation for Christmas. Vape Queen Becky. Someone's birthday falls near Christmas. That's why I get free rid of vapor. Yeah. I mean, I do stuff that. My partner's birthday is in November, and her children are in October, so it's October, November, and yeah, it kind of leaves your skin going into Christmas, which isn't good. It's not good, but not complaining. You just do what you can. It's not about what you get; it's about what you can give, and that doesn't mean absolutely breaking yourself ready to go into the new year. It's a one time a year deal. 200 mil for 13 quid. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Queen Becky's birthday is the next month. McTavish is on the GT4 with the Guerrilla Warfare Discord notifications popping up. And my birthday is Christmas. How are we finding the Guerrilla Warfare? Obviously, no spoilers, but thumbs up if you think it's lovely. And if you think it's just all right, meh. It is the thought that counts, and it's more about being around people and good people. I think children can be very forgiving if kind of the older they get, the more nightmarish they are. But yeah, children can be very forgiving at a young age. They normally play with the same 2 or 3 things anyway. They normally play with the same 2 or 3 things, and then they forget about the rest, and it goes in the loft, and you forget about it. So if you've got any of those in the loft, all of those things that they've never used, bring them down. Merry Christmas. Mr. Rancid's vaping the Arbiter on the edge of Solo with a mystery orange flavour. Oh, I wonder who that's on. 16th of December. I wish I could mute notifications on this computer. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. I'm just going to play this in the background. Let us know if it sounds all right or not. If it's too loud, if you can hear anything. I'm just tinkering about with the sound. I'm going to upload some music videos and play them in the background. Obviously, copyright free and all that shit. Mate, just for you, I will absolutely tongue punch one of them little Calpol ones. 100% Nevins, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. So yeah, let's just play that little bit of music quickly. We don't want to get the I don't think it'll get banned anyway. Right, here we go. Oh. Figuring it out. Figuring it out. What's the sound levels like on that? Can you hear me? It might be a bit loud. It might be a bit loud. I'm just working things out, seeing if I can continue to use StreamYard. If not, I'll change over another platform and get all that in there. So can you hear the music all right? That is a big one, isn't it? See you soon, Mr. Anderson. Someone's tinkering away or going to have his tea. Nice for you to come and play out, though, mate. Nice for you to come and play out. Yeah. Other than licking syringes, Nevins, what triggers you? What triggers you? Juice 5 or 5%. Let's have a look, see if we can do that. It's right down low. There must be the only thing with StreamYard is the ability to tweak things. It could be a lot better, like if you're using OBS and stuff. There's a massive dashboard. There's a massive dashboard where you can even manipulate a voice. You can add deep bass. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can even mess about with the cameras and make it all look mad and glossy and lovely. So StreamYard is lacking in that kind of regard. Obviously, I am only on the cheaper version, but that's because I'm tight. If I thought it was going to bring more to the table, I would upgrade that. 100% I would upgrade that if it gives that functionality, but it doesn't. It simply doesn't. It's shit. But it's all right for an out-of-the-box thing if you don't want to do any more with it, if that makes sense. So yeah, vegan turkey. What are we thinking about vegan turkeys? What are we thinking about vegan turkeys? I stumbled across a recipe, and I think it's a bit... I think it's a bit silly if you're trying to get away from meat to call something after a meat. So you get your vegan bacon, you get your vegan sausages, you get your vegan turkey. It's kind of encapsulating and bringing it back into that kind of meat realm, isn't it? And if you're trying to get away from that, what the fuck you doing? Is my stance on that. It's stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna continue my beauty routine. I'll probably tongue punch a nice syringe in a little while. That's a lovely little mod. He's also on his... Josh is also on his ZQ DNA with the nitrous RDA, with the last dregs of True Defiant. Mate, don't worry, there's plenty kicking about, plenty of True Defiant. Oh, nice and shiny face. But yeah, I don't know whether to open the Discord video stream up later as a bit of a Zoom thing or not. Depends how much time I have left. And yeah, meh. So Thanksgiving, that's where we were, weren't we? I digress. A little bit of a segue into that randomness there. Many apologies, but it's kind of how my brain works. Jump from place to place. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. My favorite one is the plant burger, and I just think to myself, what the fuck is that? Exactly. They need to, a bit like, obviously, this industry where everything is classed as tobacco and stuff like that. They're classing themselves in the wrong thing. I did do a little video once about vegan sausages, and basically it was me picking up dog turds and putting them in a bag. I was cleaning the yard out, the garden, and that was maybe a little bit too far, But to call things after meat when you're trying to get away from meat, humanity really does destroy my soul at times. It makes no sense at all to call things after a meat, like your vegan bacon. They've even got it like white and pink, haven't they? They've got it white and pink, so they've like marbled this fucking fake bacon. So they marbled this fake bacon to look a little bit like bacon, and yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Just if you're going to be a vegetarian, just fucking crack on with that. A vegan, like I get the diet things with like, you know, faking, exactly. Why the hell would you? And vegan turkey looks nothing like turkey. I'll upload it to the dashboard. 2 seconds. I'll upload that. Some things just, it beggars belief. Like when you're getting vegan moisturizer and stuff, and you know, you would hope there's no like fat in or animal things in there. Generally, I think we've evolved past that for the best part. Right, let's go and have a look at this. Let's upload a picture of vegan turkey. It's very fancy. It just looks like meatloaf, to be fair. But it ain't got wings. It's never had wings. So why are you calling it a turkey? Hello, Mr. Herb Williams. Hope you're all right, mate. Yeah, we're just talking triggers. What triggers you? I shouldn't really open that that little thing up, but feel very free to talk about anything you want in the chat. And if I find a way to kind of harmonize with that, and I can think of a way to talk about it and give my viewpoint. That's if you care about my viewpoint, that is. Not many people give a I need to cut out the swearing. I need to really cut out the swearing. But it's 9 o'clock. It's past the watershed somewhere in the world. So, yeah, fuck it. So, can we see it? Can we see it? I might need to pull myself. It's not working today. Let's see if it pops up. Give it a minute. StreamYard's been silly. It's been silly. Tweet all of these. Oh, no, I think I get why. Or not. Why is this not working? It's not liking it. It's not liking it. I'll see if I take that off. Kick that out. That should be overlaying. Maybe. Let's try again. I really need one of those dash things that you can just click buttons on your phone or whatever you want on a pad. And then it shows, oh, here we go, here we go. That ain't no turkey. That ain't no turkey. Look at the state of that. Yeah, but apparently that's a vegan turkey. Vegan sausage, vegan bacon. It's not making sense, man. As messed up as it sounds coming from me, one of my largest triggers of bad manners. Yeah. Children with bad manners are the worst. I think as a society, we're kind of teaching people the easy way out when it comes to anything regarding effort in life. Right, I want to get your views on asphyxiation foreplay. Mate, as long as you don't go too far, it's hard to have a trigger word when you're getting choked out. You maybe do it yourself and tie like a belt around your neck a little bit, but again, make sure that shit isn't going to get caught up, because you could get into a tricky spot there and fall over, bash your head, and possibly die. So you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful with asphyxiation and sex games. I find it very difficult not to swear being a Scot. Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. The trigger word is more. Maybe learn the sign language for that one then, Nevins, and teach whoever you're doing it with the sign language as well. Just in case, because you might not be able to get them words out. But I don't know. It's one of these things, isn't it? You don't want to be discovered with your pants down, like cock in hand, with a belt round your neck. It's better to play with someone else when you're doing that kind of thing. Personal experience, it might be. I'm a kinky old bastard. Yeah, when they get a certain shade of blue, yeah. I think as long as the buckle isn't functional, so like turn it the other way around and don't actually go through the buckle, it might leave a mark in your neck. But just always be ready to loosen that kind of tension a little bit. Like do a trial run on maybe like a tie or a scarf, something that you could at least stretch a little bit. Oh, hang on, put this one up. It pisses me off when I'm told to open a door for someone and they can't say thank you. Same with passing in between people. I always say excuse me, but hate it when people don't excuse themselves. I've read that really badly. Sorry, Herb. My viewpoint on that one, equality. The feminist movement has kind of nudged everyone towards that equality. If people want equality, you've got it. If people don't get up, if people don't open the door, get the fuck over yourself. You wanted this, and that's the way it is. So don't be bitching, don't be moaning if people don't do the right thing, because we are equal. Yeah, I've already got a thing set up with a friend that if I ever die, just take all of my hardware, all of my electronics, and burn them to hell. Yeah. So yeah, on that one, we're living in an equal world. I know that chivalry isn't dead. I'm still very much a kind of a gentleman, but it really, really pisses me off quite a bit. So manners, doing the right thing, in reality, is it's not hard, but people do make it exceedingly hard to be well-mannered and not swear. So yeah, we've covered asphyxiation. What else? And then to make it even weirder, that it's synthetic meat, which costs absolute fortune to do. Yeah, we're back on the turkey talk. Synthetic meat, which costs an absolute fortune to do the world. Absolutely, the world is mental. The world is mental, McTavish. It's evolving at such a rate. No one knows what the fuck they're doing, to be fair. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. There we go. Don't come to my bedroom, and thanks for the big belt, man. Yeah. So if you're doing role play, don't do it alone. Have a safe word and learn to do that safe word in sign language. Like, is probably a good one for, or getting the belt off my neck is probably a good thing. See, there is no manners. There is no manners anymore. Old school values are gone, and the people that were fighting for the equality have kind of done that, haven't they? So I'm sorry if this triggers anybody, but I'm not really sorry at all because I speak my mind. Let's have some juice. It's a thirsty one. Still got the beauty light. I've done my daily intensive 7-day ultra replenishing lotion. I've done that. And I do like a bit of juice when I'm mixing. It's got to be a nice, like, kind of citrus or berry. Something nice to cleanse the palate. Right. Yep. I think we need to hashtag that one. Have a spotter if you're going to choke yourself out. I'll probably put that on social media. I'll probably put that, you know, if you're going to have a lonely Christmas, at least try and have like your gran with you or something. Granny sitting in the corner. It just saves those waking up with a paramedic cock in hand kind of moments, doesn't it? And so even if it's granny in the corner, it's better than nothing, guys. So yeah, we're just charging batteries and doing shit. I found loads of old batteries. I can't even remember what the hell these are. MXJO. They're looking a bit worse for wear, but I want to try and use them and see what I'm getting. So if anyone remembers these batteries, I don't personally. The yellow, it's not really showing much yellow up here. So I've just been charging loads and loads of batteries, replenishing them as well with my little Adam Motors battery tester. That's a godsend and saves me a fortune. Oh, this is the charger. That's good. They've held the chargers for many, many a moon. Choking spotter. Right, choking spotter. So, or if you're really into your tech, you can get an oxygen stat probe. And does that give you a little bit of an alarm there, Josh? Does that give an audible alarm if your oxygen level drops below a certain point? I mean, if you're choking, you don't actually want much oxygen because the point of choking is that, you know, failing. But there has to be a line, doesn't there? I'd maybe drop it to about 70%. I don't know at what point the human brain kind of passes out. Is that 80%? Anything below 80%, you're going to pass out. Yeah. So hashtag choking spotter. Probably going to have the channel shut down after this, but you know, not really bothered. Well, I'm actually, but you know, let's say we're not. So yes, I'm guessing it does have an audible alarm if it drops below 80%, and you probably will pass out. Yeah, back onto fake food. Back onto fake food. We've got Greg's sausage, vegan sausage rolls. That's another one. Why call them sausage? Why call them sausage? There's all sorts. But I'm gonna have a drip of this and a vape if I can find it. Got so much shit. Hello, Mr. Shrek. It's feeling mighty hot. It shouldn't. Yeah, we could do the little tongue clicks. Get some right ASMR on. Does that look? I don't know. We could do that because that's what they do over on Discord, isn't it? Not Discord, Twitch. I could hook a couple of ears up to this and absolutely go wild and probably just chill for days. I'm sure I could attract some big bear kind of people that would pay me $100 or pounds, British pounds, because we are in the UK, to lap on some silicon ears. The McPlant burger, again, it's a burger. It's coming up as a burger, and in general, you think of a burger as like a meat patty, don't you? Just saying that there needs to be a new classification for all this fake food. And then it won't be a fake food anymore. Like next gen veg, I don't know, next gen something, rather than calling them burgers, bacon, turkey, sausages. Get out. Just get out. If you're purposefully adding like vegan sausages to your basket when you go shopping, get out. Just go. I don't want you to follow us anymore. McTavish had the McPlant. So what was your experience with that McTavish? Does it taste anything like those what's that stuff? Quorn corn. Does it taste anything like corn, or is it more, even worse? I mean, corn has texture, doesn't it? Ish. Unless you're making a lasagna or a bolognese or something, it's just like mushy shit. New classification, snowflake fodder. Yeah. That could be. Next gen snowflake fodder. So. Real talk. I do like replay mode on DNAs and stuff like that. I do. I really do. I need to dig out some of my old DNAs. I burnt out a squonk DNA the other day. Doing something that you really shouldn't do, and it was very kind of noob stupidity. I was taking a battery out with the, be realistic. People do fuck up. I was taking a battery out of a DNA mod with a pair of scissors. Never ever do that. Use the little bit of string. If anything, you're going to get it out with, use something ceramic or plastic if you need to pry the battery out. If you've lost that bit of pull cord or anything, don't use a pair of scissors, because that's instant fry of your board. So I did that the other day. So many apologies. Even long-term vapors fuck up sometimes. Yeah. Bloody big juice well on these things. Take a while to clear. Scoop, mate, I was so stupid. There was just a spark, I didn't vent the battery or anything. But safe to say that board is absolutely fried now. I might have to get me little vicious and pretty metal engraved thing out. What am I vaping in here? It was one of the hip hop juices. It's bad that I can't even tell what. I think it's the Vim too. It tastes like berries. It tastes like berries. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look. So Nevins is saying if I stopped eating meat, nobody would notice except Graham. He'd wonder why he wasn't getting his morning nosh anymore. Are we that close? I like Graham, but that sounds a little bit too close. But each their own. If that's what if that's what fuels your fire. I'll never judge anybody on their sexuality or their preferences when it comes to meat. Unless you're vegan, and I will judge you very heavily. It's just a fad. It really is just a fad that's turned into an actual thing because, I think we're ready to start dripping. We're starting to get that dryness coming through now. See where we need to go with this. It smells and tastes wonderful, which is nice. That cardamom really does something. It mellows the lemon down and makes it more of a baked kind of lemon. It's a lovely, lovely aftertaste. Where to go with it? Oh, touche. That is amazing. Graham doesn't know it. Says he couldn't cope without me. He buys his recipes off me. I'm going to tell him. Nevin says you buy your recipes off him. On that note, let's have a look. Obviously, we do have the best strawberries and cream recipe in the world competition going on now. Let's roll that one. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Just a special thank you to Net. He's just stopped in chat. I might have highlighted his message. Nevins, you're going in the book. Looks like cum. Does it look like cum? Should we play it again and have a look? Does it look like cum? Oh, my hat. Again, it's a new hat. I've just washed it. It is a clean hat that's just been washed. And I don't think dog semen can survive the wash process. So I don't know what's going on. It's his beauty light. It's this beauty light. You can show it when that strawberry jizz popped up on screen. He's come out. And see, with Net, you just got to mention his name 3 times and he pops up. He is very much like the Candyman. Very much like the Candyman, but a lovely person. Let's have a play about with this beauty light. That's a nice... makes it look a bit pale. There we go. I'm getting so into my beauty routines, fellas and ladies. So into my beauty routines. It's a moisturizer and it's a lubricant. Ooh, can't wait to see when's the liquid face off. It's good, man. It's been nice, and the tension is piling up a little bit as well. So I hope anyone that has been involved and cast the votes and stuff, you've enjoyed being a part of the process. It's just for fun, and bragging rights, joking. Lube eye, exactly. That's Graham. Bit of moisturizer, as long as there's not much kind of scent in there. I've been known to grab some of that in a sock. We're adults. We're allowed to talk about this thing, and it's, like I said, it's 9 p.m. somewhere in the world. Hopefully, of course, it's got to be. Or past that, Australia. Well, we're in the early mornings. It's watershed there. Hello, Australia. We are streaming to Australia solely right now. Then why are you shouting, Mr. Graham? Loud noises. Oh, I can sense more mix-ups coming. I really can. And it's bloody good. It's good fun, man. But yeah, it's been an absolute delight. I love lamp. I went onto that group once and I was very shocked to not see many lamps on there. There might be a little lamp in the corner, but it's not like a showcase of products, is it? I love lamp group over on Facebook. I was properly shocked. So yeah, don't go on there expecting like nice little mosaic lamps, chintzy things. You're probably going to see massive tits. Massive tits on I Love Lamp. Dog Born Splash. I'll do a Shrek. The more strawberries, the better. Mate, possibly. It's all about what... It doesn't matter how many strawberries or how many whatever you put together. It's just one flavour at the end of the day. You're just making a new thing in it. We all know this. We'll see on here, Pippa, for any Australian advocacy. And she does cover some valid stuff. If you plan on travelling to Australia, then you're going to be hit with where you have to have a prescription. If you don't have a prescription, if you're taking any nicotine products in there, you are going to get a shot with fines. Tits, I huge fan. So the Discord, Graham, do we enjoy the Discord and the ear lickings? Like just doing this on the mic and making your head move. This is what the girls do, isn't it, with the silicone ears? Cool. Okay, so that's not working because of the massive Black Friday thing that's going on. Why can't I show it? There we go. So hip hop juice. If you're trying to use that code over there, it probably won't work because it's got massive sales on at the minute. Nobody's codes are working. I don't know if we're going to send a special code out for anyone that was involved in the strawberries and cream thing. You're going to get a massive discount on a bottle. I reckon I could get some proper bears if I started the MSR, you know, I'm quite a built lad. Put a little string vest on and just like talk nice and softly, daddy. I think I might get some big bears in, just throwing the shell at us. Nobody's codes are working across the board. So don't worry, you know, how much savings do you want? Surely it's better to support. I did a post on that. Like, not many people use codes with us, even though they have them through, like, our brand ambassadors. They generally don't use them. 100% discount. Yeah, this code isn't working. You're getting it for free. It won't be that big, but it'll be a good 30-40% off a bottle of liquid if you just want to try one. If you want to try more, then obviously we'll do something bigger. And we do have a big competition with QP Nio Master Set and a QP Kong kit. Nick Up code is working. Yes, if we have any DIYers, Nick Up have a 30% off sale on nicotine. If you, additive, whatever nicotine, and yeah, if you're PG, VG, anything like that, head over to Nick Up, and I think it's on their banner, to be fair, and you're going to get 30% off. So I've ordered some Nick Salt S, which is smooth, and we might start mixing up some salty numbers. We might start doing that. I love that I go live with a set plan. Always a set plan, but then we get too involved in chat. But I think that's important. You know, I think that's important to actually talk with people and have a laugh. Than unscripted, always unscripted. Some people don't even look at chat because it throws them off. I look at it purposely to be thrown off. S is the good stuff. Nice and smooth. Silky, man. Silky. Nevins, do you dabble with salts? I mean, I've played. Do you have any words of wisdom for anybody that is wanting to make their own salts? Obviously, you need to make them a lot more punchy. So if you have a good recipe, like a nice fruity recipe, and you want to be able to taste it in salt form in a little melt-alone device, generally just up your percentage quite a bit. So if it's like an 8% recipe, try like 15. See, Shaq's saying he's allergic to salts. I don't have allergies to salts, but they do make me hiccup quite badly. They make me hiccup and like gip, like that feeling, the gippy feeling, not actually throwing up, but that feeling with hiccups. If I like, you know, if you get spit back or anything like that, a big bit of spit back, or accidentally lick it, thinking it's like you short filled 3 milligram or 0, Nick. It does make me quite hiccupy for quite a long time after. I don't know if that's an allergy. I don't think so. I like that. Is there anything you're not allergic to? Kebab, possibly. Not allergic kebab or brewdog. Bleeding in piss and shit, banging headache as well as on salts. Yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck you, Nevins. Fuck you. Oh, we're getting catty in chat. But we just a bit of bands. Don't walk away upset or sad. If you want to join the Discord, the link is in the stream in the description. So click on there. We will be doing more lives in there, and it's a funny place. If you go in the adult zone, you're going to find memes for a lifetime to enjoy and surprise. Is a Nevins allergy? Is there a Nevins allergy? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, bless yous. It's only bants. It is. It's only bants. We're adults. If you can't take the piss out yourself, then go and hide in a box. Join the vegans. You know, go and join the vegans and eat vegan sausage and bacon if you get upset so easily on things. I've messed up my page. I try not to post on ELR very much. So I've got like a writing down old school. But I've messed it up putting flavour ideas underneath. We did get to a point. Here they are. We did get to a point. So we can pick back up at that point with what we were doing. I'm not breaking up, I'm just speaking really stupidly. So famous. I wish I could put stars around people's names, like, you know, when you get badges and stuff. Mick from the late night vape show, nevins. It'd be nice, and like have to do introductions and like a little dance when you come in the stream. I wonder if we can do that. Obviously, when I hit 1,000 followers, which is never going to fucking happen, we might be able to start doing stuff like that. Now, I'll do your own like theme entry tracks and stuff, like Rocky. That'd be good, man. Mick, I don't know. Is Mick more famous than Nevins? Depends in which circles you swing. It really does. Nevins is known for being one of the best mixers in the UK. Mick is just a glorious voice. Mick is my carpet roller, yes. He rolls out my red carpet for events. Does he keep that in the back of the taxi? Maybe. Right, I'm going to start again. Oh, well, I'm not actually starting again from scratch. Fame is underrated. Realism is underrated. In my opinion, like being very real and authentic is very nice. Like living your own truth is very nice. Not being a cockwobble, very nice. Listening to two sides of a story and not judging, very nice. All of the above. So I'm just having a look around. I want some kind of whipped cream element now. There's boozers there. Now I'm a little devil for wanting to adult things up. So I want to add a bit of vanilla. This red light really does not work well for me. There we go. Cheesecake. This is what we're after, the Mullenbury cheesecake. Wanted a little bit of that. One of the best mixes, 7 out of 10. What's that 7 out of 10 about? Come on. You know what? You're both bloody good people because you're trying to teach people a better way. 7 out of 10, honest. I should change it, shouldn't I? That looks a little bit fresher, but it looks like I've got a halo behind. It's supposed to look like dead on blue. Do you do a Trifold, Pete, or is there one in the works? There is one in the works, mate. And Chris has been begging for one since the charity event. He actually paid for that to be created and like kept it under the covers because but I've just not got around to it, to be fair. I do need to create a trifle. I thought I'd see what was out there, and I bought like all of the standalone. Honestly, repetitive words really trigger me. Trying to think of something in the workplace that really triggers me when it comes to repetitive word syndrome that people say to make themselves sound smart. Technically is one of those words, isn't it? Technically, to make yourself sound all technical, smart, technically is one of those words. Honest, if someone says honest too much, it's like I profess too much. Laterally, so lateral thinking. But if someone's always saying honest, they kind of, I would take away from that they're not a very honest person. Like, honest geezer. Pal's another word that really fucks me up. It gets me triggered. It's like an over masculinated word. All right, pal. That's one of those words that really, really triggers me. Like. You see, that happens a lot with the Geordies, doesn't it? Like, have you seen this? Like in my neck of the woods, there's the chavs. They have their own pitch to their voices, and that I've just done it. Oh, Josh, you've got us into that habit now. You're attempting a trifle. I've been supposed to be attempting one for a long time, Nevins. Nick, I've been meaning to do one for a long time. Since about February 14th, Valentine's Day last year. But we've been a bit sidetracked with other launches and stuff that I've not had chance. Yeah. It's when I got all of those things in. I was talking about the decadent vapor trifle the other day on someone's stream, and that's probably the worst thing I've ever tried in my life. So it was like, yeah, at this point, after trying different concentrates, I thought I'm going to have to construct this one myself, which I would normally do anyway. I was just being a bit lazy, thinking, oh, I'll try that, see if it's a good base to build upon. And no one's taking the boxes. So I can't imagine it taking years. So, Chris, that's my excuse. It's just taken me a long time, mate. I've not even touched it. Well, I'm going to start mixing them on. I want this creamy. So I'm going to add to our little list. Mulberry cheese. So this mulberry cheesecake doesn't have any kind of biscuity base kind of things around it. Would take me a few minutes. Easy, Graham. It's easy to do things in theory, but making them actually work in reality is different. Yeah, we have talked about a vanilla slice. That's written down on here, and we talked about that last week. So vanilla slice. If anyone wants to see it, where are we at? Vanilla slice. There it is. We talked about that last week, and I think I can nail that one quite well. So a Greg's vanilla slice. Obviously, it's the this kind of concentrate's already out for that creamy element. That creamy custard, not very creamy custard, vanilla bean kind of white custard, not a thick eggy one, with a nice raspberry jam and pastry element. And then the sugar, the nice sugary topping would be quite good. Grim is so confident, but I admire confidence as long as it's not misguided. You can be full of yourself to an extent that, I think being humble in life is truly very important. Being humble. There's fake it till you make it, isn't there? And there's working to your own ability and aiming to be the best at what you do. Can you make it? Mate, I'd love to encapsulate that in a liquid. I would love to encapsulate that in a liquid. A Mr. Kipling lemon slice. That's a different one. You know, there's lemon meringue pie and all that malarkey out there. No one's like, they probably have. It's like lemon cake, isn't it? Lemon cake icing in with a nice, like, kind of shortbready base. I'm sure someone will have done that. It's hard. Obviously, being a creator, Nevins, Graham will totally agree. Thinking outside the box and doing something and putting your own spin on things is very important. So it's pointless treading over old ground, even though a lot of people do tread over the old ground. I don't see the point myself. That's why I like to go very abstract. Apple Victoria sponge. See, I'm. It's getting to winter, isn't it? It's getting to winter, and I'm really reminiscent of like school days with some really nice like cornflake tart stuff, and was it like a hot chocolate brownie with mint custard and stuff like that? That kind of stuff really flicks me switch. Yeah, I've spent years standing at my station for hours, and at the end every day, I just say I'm good now because we spent that long doing it. It should be good. Yeah, natural talent is important. It's important, man. Being a good cook is I think a very big key. It's not the science element. It's the ability to have a good palate and putting certain flavors together in a certain way to make things stand out. So being like a mixologist is kind of just being able to tap into that creative and dare to do things a little bit differently, and having a bloody good palate. So don't be sending any juices to review because I'm a bit of a devil. Well qualified chef too. It helps. It helps. If you can open a cupboard at the end of your pay month, there's fuck all in it and making something absolutely delicious, you'll be a good mixologist. Should be a good mixologist. So yeah, we like cheffy things. I always wanted to be a chef, but I don't like onion, so it was like, yeah. And I think that's kind of helped me along. It's probably up for debate, that one. I just think onions used to flavour everything because it's lazy. But that's probably just because I don't like it and I have a weird reaction. I hate onion. So it would be nice to get a poll of good mixes and see if they like onion or not. If they all ring, no, I hate onion, then there's a growing trend there, isn't there? They're used to creating flavors in the kitchen without resorting to that age-old one thing, which is in everything. Cheese on dried cornflakes, do I qualify? See that? I think that would work. I think that would work. Because, you know, cornflakes isn't, it's savoury, man. Red onion, get out. Get out, no. But I love garlic. I don't use it in everything. Love garlic, hate onion. I think it's the skin, the sinewyiness. Like if you boiled onions, it's just like goop. It's everything about an onion doesn't flip my switches. So I'm that awkward one that goes in a restaurant. Can I have that without onion? I went to an Italian restaurant not that long ago and got a Sunday dinner. Don't know what I was doing getting a Sunday dinner from an Italian restaurant. And I asked if there was any onion in the gravy, and they were like, "Yeah." Many apologies, but it does. I was like, "Well, could we make up some gravy that isn't containing onion?" And I had a big argument with the serving lady about being a chef and being able to make a basic roux or gravy or anything is like fundamental to any kind of just being a valid cook in that industry. And safe to say, I didn't get any gravy because they couldn't make without onions. So I was well pissed off and walking away a little bit like I'm never going back there again because they can't even make gravy. It's so easy to make a gravy from scratch with like flour and butter. and meat stock and stuff such as that. It's so easy. Like white sauce, it's done in seconds. But yes, I've tried putting a little spoon in your mouth when you're cutting a onion. That helps. It's not just the thing. Hitting on another point though. Why eat something that's going to make you cry, Becky? Why eat something that's going to make you cry? And they absorb so much bacteria as well, onions. So if you leave a cut onion in the fridge for like a day, the amount of bacteria and shit inside that onion will, cause you damage and give you a tummy upset and stuff. So unless you use it fresh, I really have a disdain for onion. I think Shrek's proper piggy asking for no to put them down, you. Any kind of onion. Worm omelette. I say I've tried some wonderful things from around the globe, like suckling pig. Is it milk-fed calf? I've tried pretty much every cuisine. Worm omelette isn't one of them. But if I was in a desperation situation, like when I was doing that charity stream, I'd probably nom that up. That was shit getting very real on that. And I would have gladly eaten a worm omelette, as long as they didn't have like the soily shit inside them. You'd have to like kind of squeeze that out somehow. You don't want none of that soily shit. Yeah, we're getting far on this mixing, like, and now we're in, and I've not even fired my skills up yet. But this is what we like an actual talk show with people that can hold conversations. How fucking good is that, man? So yeah, I'm gonna add some Mullenbury cheesecake in quite low. That wasn't a dig at anyone, by the way. It was not a dig. I'm not a bitch. I'm on about you guys, not me. I kind of talk any sense. There we go. So there's some Mullenbury cheesecake in at 0.25%. Real men do just pour stuff, you're right. When it comes to allergies, what allergies have people got? I have allergies. I'm allergic to pets. So I've got 2 cats and a dog. You fucking madman. I've got hay fever, and the other one is Brazil nuts. Just Brazil nuts. Fine with every other kind of nut. But you're right, Graham, real men just pour stuff in. You don't even think about the percentage, you just go for it, man. Sometimes what you think can be a shit mix, it can turn out to be absolutely marvellous. I didn't get allergies until later in life. Like when I was 21, I started to get hay fever. And then later on in life, I was eating like those muesli bars in, realised that it was the Brazil nut making me throat close up and go into panic mode and swell up and stuff. But that's it. So if anyone wants to offer me, just send me some Brazil nuts. Chocolate Brazils, let's go with a bit of pleasure. I'm allergic to bullshit as well, Josh. I'm allergic to bullshit. So yeah, next flavour, I'm going to go for some Tahitian vanilla. A little bit of that in. And then we're going to be looking at like kind of mouth-feel elements. So I'm probably going to add a little bit of Bavarian cream in there, a little bit. I kind of like what that does when you add it into like a biscuity thing. So that's Wonder Flavours Tahitian. And we are going to go big on this. So I want to put that in at 1.3795. Not really. 1.5% on that one. Bavarian cream. That's the element that's in those kind of custard slice things, isn't it? The Bavarian cream. It's that kind of thing. But I do think you need to like introduce some kind of cracked vanilla into that, and maybe some like kind of whipped cream to like drag it out of that. It's weird. You can put stuff in and you can try and take away. So I'd try and vanilla it up to make it a little bit less eggy, and then whipped cream to again make it less eggy. Oh, I'm gonna be tongue punching. I want to see where it's at now. Yeah, one of the flavors, vanilla cream extra. A bit of ASMR there for you, Nevins. Winner. That's my stirrer for today. Right, where we at? I got loads of cinnamon sent out to us the other day from some randomer. Got so many flavourings in here. It doesn't look like much, but the shelves are full on. Apart from this one. That's just full of shit. Got loads of additives here. Sour things, make things sour. We've got some things to make things lemony. The fuck? We've got cooling shots. Mate, it is. Ice shots. What's the blue one? What's the blue one? Let's have a look at this one. Fizzy, a fizzy shot. Let's make this fizzy, no. Shut up. But we do have a lot of flavourings down there. It's probably about 100 in there. Which isn't a lot. It isn't a lot. That's what I'm hoping, Graham. That's what I'm hoping. Let's bring them in with the ASMR. I want to start tagging. I want to change the hashtags to ASMR. See if we can get some big bears in here that are gonna pay for my new motor. Come on. Daddy needs a Ford Ranger. Philadelphia butter cake. That would actually probably work in a shortbread. Crumble topping. Is that nicotine? We do have nicotine, yes, mate. But we have other nicotine, and no, that one isn't actually nicotine. That is, hang on, I think that's pure flavour. Dragon fruit. So many. Oh, where are we at? Sweet coconut by Flavour. I want to try that again because I've not touched upon a coconut thing since we launched another juice years ago. Yeah, that's I think that's one you're thinking about. And that's dragon fruit by Pure Flavour over in Germany. So we've got loads of different flavours by them. Big bottles. It's like the flavour houses over in Germany and stuff, that they're a lot different to here in the UK and like America and stuff like that. They're very different. They're not like sweet. I don't think they add much sweetness to things. So a lot of them are like quite genuine, like tasting. Oh, so yeah, dragon fruit for months, probably a year in there. I'm looking because I got loads of these from. Are these from Rainbow Vape? Got hazelnut, orange, buttercream frosting. Let's just get them out. There might be something in here that I'm wanting for this recipe that I didn't even remember I had. Let's have a look. Vanilla bean ice cream, that would work pretty well in this. I've got all pure flavour. They're good, aren't they, Nevins? They are good. The raspberry is probably one of the best. One of the best out there. so many of these little skinny bottles, man. Get testers in all the time. Just, oh yeah, I'll try that. Just buy little like 50ml bottles. And what else is in here? Chai tea. Anyway, we're digressing a little bit too much there. I might try a bit of sweet coconut in there. A little tiny bit at like 1.1%. Yeah, I've had some good ones. The blueberry's good. The elderflower, the cheesecake. These skinny bottles are a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. They aren't the best. I think the Americans have it nailed down with their chubby gorilla style everything for concentrates. So the blueberry, I've got the elderflower. I haven't got the cheesecake. But I definitely haven't tried the blueberry. I might ask them for a sample pack sent over of the new ones. It's just the shaping, man. If you want to go big with them, the import costs, like, they're going to be big, aren't they? Because we're not in the EU anymore. So getting them over, be alright for like DIY, but not for commercial use, unless you order big. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look-see. So I'm going to try some, it's not just throwing shit at the wall. I think sweet coconut will add a lot to that, the biscuit element of the shortbread. So 0.1%. There we go. 0.1%. And then I'm going to add in the vanilla bean ice cream by Capella. And we're going to go 0.1% on that, if I can zero my scales. Back to basics sometimes, you know. It's a lemon cheesecake, but the lemon is a nice lemon curd. See, I'm much preferring to lean towards a lemon curd now than a nice zippy lemon. A little bit over tart. Like if you wanna citrus up a little bit, you can add a bit like in a aware of grapefruit or something if you want a really zangy lemon. But I'm liking more my baked ones. It was honestly, to God, I think it was Net with their lemon pocket that kind of put us on that road. So thank you, Ned. Always thank the bus driver. I always used to be a zippy lemon, used them but in a bakery element, you want that baked in a where good value. Oh, aye, 100%. They are very good value. They're very potent, and they do have some wonderful flavors. But people are scared of using them. That's why you don't see them in many recipes, to be fair. Yes. Yes, with cheesecake. It's a very good one by Inawera. I think it is done. It's got that fluffy creaminess. Their mango is really good. I'm loving VTA, to be fair, Nevins. They have some of the best jams in the planet. Not in the planet, on the planet. Where on the planet? If we're in the planet, we're going to get a little bit warm. Unless we're dead, and then we're in the planet. Their mango is really good. I do have some of that coming. I got red carded today when I was asleep after night shift. And I was like, what? Another thing that triggers red cards. Red cards. That way it pays to get super friendly with Vape Train Australia. That tastes fucking wonderful. So what we've done, if we've constructed our own cheese not cheesecake, shortbread base. We've zinged it up. We've thrown a bit of cardamom at it. And then basically meringue, Tahitian vanilla, cheesecake, and vanilla bean. I still think we can add a little Bavarian in there. Vanilla bean, that was at 1 point. Where's Bavarian? I could use like flavour whipped cream or anything in this, but I think we're there. I'm going to see how the lemon settles over the next week or two. I'm going to see how the lemon settles. It may need increasing. The cardamom is where it should be. Where else stock VTA? Can't be asked waiting on stuff. There's loads of places in the UK. Chefs. Nom Noms, I do believe, stock vape tray in Australia. I'm sure Chefs have a Black Friday thing on, like 20% off. Pretty sure. So I'll be opening some, and I'll probably get a couple of interesting ones. I've got some savoury things coming. We've got some savoury things coming, if I'm not dropping everything. So we've got some nice chicken. We've got chicken. We've got bacon. We've got a couple of cheeses coming. So yeah, we're going to be playing about with savoury vapes a little bit. I think we've got ham. How many times can you say ham? But yeah, get yourself over to Chefs at 20% off. 20% off, and we might. That's not might. We are going to. Obviously, once we fill up the Discord, we get more people wanting to start mixing. We'll start putting like sample packs. So like week 30, we might be doing a strawberry cheesecake. So we'll do a sample pack of concentrates and then do a Zoom or a live together. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It's just planning. It's planning. It's not hard to plan it, but we need more people. We need more bums in seats before we do stuff. Sugar cookie, is it in? I haven't put sugar cookie in, Mr. Nevins. I haven't put sugar cookie in it. But that's like... it's what is sugar cookie to... Like, to me, it's like a party ring. Party ring equals sugar cookie. I don't think that would sit well in the mix. So it's got that like kind of, I don't know. I need to consult the tone. It's like the Book of the Dead. Open it up. Sugar cookie will work with. Off notes are. So yeah, I'll bring out the Book of the Dead. 4% sugar cookie. This is the way. Oh, we do like our Mandalorian quotes. Love Mandalorian. It's awesome. But obviously we've got a bit of circus cookie here. This is a sugar cookie. Probably like a 3 flavor recipe. I might give that away. It's brand new. Might give that away. Got loads and loads. I think there's probably about 300 bottles below the desk, and then we've got racks and racks and racks down at the warehouse full of liquids that aren't even ours. Oh, we'll get some of that to try. Ends up in a box. That is Cap sugar cookie. And that is all. Bit of sweetener. A 1 flavour mix. I want to work on an apple butter and a really good apple butter recipe. That's on my to-do list. Chris's to-do list is about 5,000 different recipes. I just want to do a nice apple butter that's really thick, creamy, opulent. And maybe like an apple butter cake. Maybe something I've tasted. And who was it by? I think it was Bradley's. A company over from the US that I kind of did a bit of a deal with. And this isn't it, but Bradley's. They did a lot of CBD, but their apple butter flavour was superb. Green does have its place. Depends on its application. Creepy crawler. That's an apple butter cake. I will have a bottle down here. And I will start constructing that. But I'm going to leave that mix how it is. Let it, I'm going to go and put it. I don't really have a steep cupboard down here. But it just needs to be somewhere warm and dark. I'll put a bit of screening over the top, a little bit of mesh. And make sure no shit can get to it. Because I want it to breathe. I want those notes to be gone. Any alcohol notes from Bavarian cream and such to eat. So it's kind of makeshift when I'm in this little creation area. I don't have anything. Hence why I'm using little old school glass vessels. It's tasty. So we'll wrap that and just chill out. So if anyone wants to join the Discord, feel very free to pop in. The name is, sorry, the fucking invite link is in the description of the video. So if you want to pop over, jump in the Discord. If anyone ever wants to fire up a live or anything in there, just feel very free. Get involved. If you want to post any recipes in there, if you want to put your social media links in there, if you're doing anything on YouTube or anything like that, and you think people should maybe pop over, I think everyone in there will hopefully, if they're available, pop over and show you some love in whatever streams you're on as well. So yeah, use it to your advantage, guys. If it's there, use it. No one's going to tell you no. It's not just our platform. Kind of fucking is like, but we're not guarded people. Sugar cookie. Oh, hang on. Right. Hang on. Do you think it'll work in a shortbread? Where have I put it? I've got some sugar cookie. Let me see it. Sugar cookie. Just throw us a percentage and I'll 100%. All right. Throw us a percentage, Nevins, and I'll add it in. You reckon then 4% into this shortbread? And I'm just going to leave it for a couple of days and forget about it. Right, mix it, put it in the cupboard. And if it comes out absolutely marvellous, I will thank you, sir. Right, so zero that off. There we go. So it's a 50ml mix, so we're adding 2%. Right, 2 grams. Super sweet, 35%. Okay, mate. To be fair with the sugar cookie, definitely not going to need any sweetener. I might have overbaked it by like half. It's on 4.5%. I do want to taste it though. 58.6%. Fuck you, nevins. That's wonderful. Right. Anyway, hat tips there. It's not introducing that horrible not coconut ring, party ring kind of glazing. Yeah, so we'll give that a go. We'll leave it steeping for a couple of days. 4.5%. I'll write that down. Sugar cookie. So that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, that's a high recipe, man. That's a high recipe. Fuck it. Doesn't always have to be a low one. But on that note, if anyone wants to hop over in the Discord, I might pop in for half an hour. I might. If anybody wants it, put a message in general. If they don't, you're just having a chill out or enjoying time with your family and not feeling all triggered because of fucking stupidity in this world, then you're more than welcome. And just have fun in there, man. Have fun in there. You have fun in the chat in here. It's the same crack over there. No one gets offended. Just go wild. So on that note, let's find the exit button. And just before I do, hang on, wind it back. Competition. You're going to have to be watching. We did one the other day. You're going to have to watch that to find the question that's going to take the answer. There's going to be 3 of them. Second one, hopefully, will be this Saturday. And you will be in a chance. It will be in with a chance. I can't get my words out today, man. I'm so tired. Waving like an idiot. You can probably see my arm underneath the video. Just have a good night. Stay safe, look after each other. Head in the Discord because it's funny. And just have a great Thursday and a happy Thanksgiving. Later, everybody. Bye.